So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on the Chicago Blackhawks kind of sort of putting themselves unofficially in the Jimmy Vesey sweepstakes. Mark Diver from the Providence Tribune tweeted last night, Providence Journal, excuse me, don't want to get my Rhode Island newspapers mixed up, that Stan Bowman was watching him play in the Pro-Am League here in Massachusetts in Foxborough. The Blackhawks are going to be the Blackhawks. Obviously Buffalo currently has his NHL rights, and he's meeting with the Sabres today. But if it gets to August 15th, everyone's saying, the Bruins, maybe the Rangers, a lot of connections in Toronto, Buffalo for all the obvious reasons, and factor in Eichel and all that other shit. But can you imagine Chicago just swooping in and being like, yeah, kid, we've won 3 Stanley Cups in the last 6 years, in the last 7 seasons, 6 years, whatever. And we've got an opening on our first line left wing. The other 2 guys on the line go by the name of Jonathan Toews and Marian Hossa. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. So I'm telling you, I think they have a very, very, very strong pitch to make to Vesey, and you look at what he's done, internationally and at the collegiate levels, and I think he's ready to step in and be a top 6 forward in the NHL right now. So, hey, that's the fit I'm kind of keeping my eye on, because say what you want about the Bruins and New York, Toronto, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's not going to be in the mix for him. I say that and they'll sign him, but given their situation right now, I don't see them being a team that's heavily in the bidding. I think they like the forwards that they have right now. But can you imagine Chicago just swooping in and being like, yeah, you're going to go right from a college campus to the first line with Jonathan Toews and Marian Hossa? I think A, he's good enough, and B, and the other thing is, like, right now Richard Panik's in that spot. He's better than Panik, let's just be honest. So, again, this is one of those things to keep an eye on. The Blackhawks are always going to be in the mix for guys like this. And I wrote up a couple weeks ago, how much I like Nick Schmaltz. They're one of their top prospects, and he has a good chance to make the Blackhawks out of camp next year. But, Jesus, can you imagine replacing, and you keep Panik on the roster for, decent. I think he's making $1 million this year. And you get Jimmy Vesey on that line with Toews and Hossa. It's good. It's a good setup. So we'll see how it shakes itself up, in the next 5 to 6 weeks. But I would definitely keep my eye on the Chicago Blackhawks in terms of, their ability to go out and get a guy like Jimmy Vesey. So see how it all shakes itself up. Anyway, that's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.